Oh, look, I just think, from round one, the first two rounds is, we weren't great in the first round, and the scoreline last week sort of didn't reflect the effort that they put in, and we had a couple of intercept tries and things could have been different, but the effort was better and their attitude was better, and again it was better again today. So we're definitely moving in the right direction. We're still we still have some really young kids there, and with Lewis and Meany and Ockenbar in particular today, and I thought they played really well today and they handled the situation quite well.
You showed plenty of TV, you threatened to make changes, you went through with that and you got reward, I guess.
Oh look, that's what we've spoken about from day one. Is about we need to perform, and individuals need to perform, and there's no use playing second grade if playing really well there if the coach ain't going to give you a shot. So that's where we're at the moment, and because we've got so many young guys that are through the club, that that's the way their attitude is towards their footy. They want to play first grade. So today worked out for us. We'll move on to next week and see how we go there.
What can you say about those young guys? A couple of them haven't made their NRL debuts or their Bulldogs debut. Meany, Ockenbar, they were.
Yeah, I thought Jaden was great. I thought he's, for his first game in the NRL, he carried the ball super for us, and I suppose he's a little bit like Remus Smith was when I brought him in. He's sort of played better in first grade than what he was in second grade. So he was super, and I thought Nick was great at the back as well. He's under pressure. He caught a couple of those footies. Towards the back end of the game, he's sort of cramping up a fair bit, but he showed a fair bit of ticker, and we got the job done.
About Kieran Neal, would that be his best performance since coming to the club?
Oh, I think Foz has been pretty consistent. Over the first couple of rounds, and obviously the first round we didn't give him much to play off the back of, but today. And last week to a certain degree, I thought his involvement, he's looking to get involved in the game again. So, it's to play the footy he's played and where he wants to get back to. It's going to take a little while, but he's moving forward.
What about the injury that he picked up out there? He was clearly affected by it, but he stayed playing the distance and obviously was away the team.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's one thing you never question about him is his toughness. He's a tough kid, and he's the way he wasn't going to come off. So he led the boys, and I thought he led us really well in defence as well.
But you made a subtle change of the interchange today, I think, with Dylan and Tolman. Tolman played the whole first half.
Yeah.
Dylan was immense for you today.
Yeah, I thought Naps was fantastic. We pushed Jacko into the middle and started with him and Toll and Naps, and we just thought they could get bigger minutes than what they have been, and it's taken a couple of weeks for them to get to that stage. But I thought Toll was great, playing the first 40 on. And then we sort of took Naps off and then put him back on. So that was the sort of plan if something didn't eventuate there. But I thought Jacko was terrific in the middle as well. And I thought both back rows, Corey played well, and so did Reece Martin. So they were pretty good across the board.
That had been an issue for you when Tolman and Napa were both off the field. You sort of commented that by, as you said, Tolman playing the whole first half. And coming on for 10, coming on playing the last 8.
Yeah, we sort of pushed Adam Elliott back to the bench, and when he finished up playing some fair minutes as well, and then we've got Chris Smith and Offer on the bench as well. So they're only two young guys, so they're only learning how to play some minutes as well. So we can we've got the luxury of playing those older boys, a fair few minutes.
And what about your new deal? I mean, you've obviously got the extension. I mean, it's a bit of stability for the future. Did that mean you came to today's game just feeling a little more at ease with yourself?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It took a bit of the tension out of the place, Dog, that's what it was. And I could sort of feel that coming through the players a little bit too, they were all wrapped, and you know, we're a pretty tight group, and we want to do well. We want to do well for our fans and our members. But you know, like what we've got is what we've got. We've got some young boys, and they're going to take a little bit of time. So, you know, we'd like to go out and, you know, recruit and, you know, go forward from here. And but what we've been dealt is what we've been dealt.
It's a big thing that the uncertainty is taken away to a certain extent.
Oh, I think so. I think it's, you know, it's like I said, it's taken a fair bit of tension out of the place, and we're just on moving forward.
Were you ever concerned that the first 2 games would have any? I mean, it sounds like it was always going to happen, but after those first 2 games, were you nervous at all?
Oh, you never want to lose by 40, really, that's for sure. It doesn't help. I mean, you know, the first couple of games sort of, you know, well, especially the first one, you know, they're so young and inexperienced. You know, we probably were, you know, wound up too much and played our game before we actually got there. But again, you know, that's just a learning curve for us, and you know, we've settled down, and we've trained well, and you know, our off season didn't reflect the first game. So yeah, we're just happy with the 2 points today. We played better than last week. We want to play better again next week.
Great. Thank you.